Yo, what's going on, boys? It's your man back for another figure review, and today we are sticking with the Five Nights at Freddy's theme, but we are changing it up to, I guess, a little bit of a a little better. I guess a little bit of a better figure today. We got Shamrock Freddy. Now, this is a little bit of an older exclusive that I could not find. And then I happened to be dotoroing around in my local Walmart, and they had like half a peg of him and a whole nother peg of live wire Freddys that I was super tempted to pick all of them up, but I didn't, so I only got this man right here. Now, I'm going to keep it quick again, like I said in the last video, because this is pretty much the same figure. There is some new stuff, but not all of it is good. Now, bringing this man in to look at the paint and sculpt, you can see there is actually paint on the figure. Now, that may be surprising because it was to me based on these most recent figures, but the paint isn't really the highlight of it because it just kind of looks like he's a little dirty, a little sick, might have lupus or something like that. But the decent part about it is the new sculpt. So, as you can see, same old Freddy head, but this time he's got, you know, some scratches, little cuts, and then he's got a little leprechaun hat, whatever you call that, with the 4-leaf clover. Some lucky stuff going on, which actually is not too bad of a thing. You know, I like the sculpting on that, and it kind of makes me think of the Frost Bear, but at least then they changed the actual ears and everything. They didn't just put some, like, cuts in them and then call them a brick of ice and then put the hat. They actually did some decent sculpting. And still, again, I do not get it. They keep reusing the original Freddy head sculpt. Like, this would be, I'm pretty sure, considered a retooling of the original. So why don't they retool the actual decent Frostbear head and make a decent Freddy figure? You're getting me gamer rage right now because I don't get why they keep doing this. They keep reusing this original poop Freddy head when we have a far superior one. Now, stay tuned for a minute, guys, because believe it or not, I will be comparing this figure to like every single Freddy figure I got. And I'm saying like 20 maybe at the most. that might be pushing it, but moving this man out the way now to get a look at the box. Of course, I cannot help myself. I had to pick up 2 of them, one for the inbox collection, you feel me? Now, this is actually a pretty decent box. I like the background with the clovers, and then you got the little pot of gold with the rainbow right there, a little Shamrock Freddy action. Only at Walmart. Save money, live better. Please give me money. Now, behind the backs here, special delivery. I have not played that game in a very, very long time. I'm not sure how much better it's gotten. I know they just keep using designs from it, so it's got to be popular at the very least. Now, bringing this crud sucker back in and looking at the articulation on him. So, like I said, same old on articulation. Head looks up and down. You got that rotation. The shoulders are actually the decent ones, so they go all the way up. We got some rotation at the arm. Don't want to clip the ear. At the thing here, a little bicep swivel, little single jointed elbow, works not too bad. You can see they use those stupid, real thick joints again. I don't get it. You can't really see because it's black on black, but it's still pretty bad. I'm not a fan of those joints. I think it would look a lot better. It wouldn't help articulation at all, but it would look a lot better if they were the smoothed out joints again. Now, at the hand here, you may be thinking, that looks different. It is. Trust me. We got to swivel at this crud hand right here. Continue with the articulation. No waist, just like usual. Got nice little beads coming down. Freddy dripped out to the maximum. Got a couple of cuts here. Fought with Wolverine or something like that. I don't know. At the leg, it kicks forward and back. Not too bad, but not too good. Out to the side, pop the leg off. Out to the side, meh. A little swivel there for the boys. Single at the knee. A little swivel there as well. And, of course, no feet articulation for all the feet fans in the chat. Now, going back to what I was saying about the hands. If we bring his accessory in here, he's got this cool microphone. Nice metallic. I've been told it's green. I thought it was gold, but, you know, we going in. So, you might know, Freddy holds the microphone. That is normally what you do with an accessory. But this hand is so small, he can't even get the microphone in it. Like, that is the most you're getting. Now, classic FNAF fans may know that even the original Freddy could not hold the microphone straight. It would go in and be all crooked, but at least he could hold it. They went in and specifically changed the hands and made them smaller. Now, I thought it was only this figure, but it's the same on that in-packaged version. He's got the tiny little baby hands, and he cannot hold the microphone. So, Funko went out here. They said, you know, I've really been thinking we should update the hands. It's been a while. The guy was like, you know what? Make them smaller. And they said, that's a great idea, and they did it. So now you cannot have him holding his cool accessory. So he just kind of sucks. Like, there's nothing to really even do with him. He can stand there being green, and that's it. Now, moving on to the comparisons, because there's not much else to say about this guy. And this is where it's going to go deep. I have brought out every single Freddy figure in my collection to compare him to. And I mean every single one. I did not leave out a stupid variant. I didn't leave out a recolor. I didn't leave out nothing. So now, starting it off with the original Freddy. This is a classic figure. And just for the boys, the custom Freddy. This is where you can see they're still reusing that head sculpt. And even, just to get this showed off quick, the difference in his hand sizes, I don't know what they're doing. They could have at least got like the pad off of his hand or whatever you call that thing, because that's what makes the mic sit all crooked. So if they would have just put like a regular one in there, we'd be in business. So now, continuing for Freddy's, we've got the Golden Freddy and the custom Golden Freddy. For a while here, it is just going to be like the same figure twice, because I have no life. I'm sorry. I have a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's figures. It doesn't get any better. Here we have Blacklight Freddy, little custom FNAF 4 Freddy. For the Wave 2 heads, I think I've seen them re-releasing it, but all I've ever seen was the Funtime Foxy. I've never seen anything else. Keep that in mind. Now, continuing down, we're getting into some different Freddy action over here. Funtime Freddy, a little bit of Chocolate Freddy. Just to say quick, if they were to keep doing things like this Freddy, where they actually added new things to it, they added new sculpt, they just chopped it up, changed up the colors all funky, I wouldn't be mad. But these recent figures kind of suck. Now, bringing in the Rock Stars. 2 of them yesterday. Both the Freddys. This again, it's another one of those waves where it was just straight recoloring, but I don't know about it, but this was a pretty decent wave. There was just some about it that it wasn't at the point where everything was the same figure again. Just, I don't know. Moving on. Now, we're getting, well, here's some other exclusives we have from Walmart, of course. We've got this Freddy, my favorite. Then, of course, the far superior, probably one of the best releases this company has done, the Frost Bear. And then, just to get this guy out of here, we're bringing old Lefty, who they also messed up a little bit because he is supposed to be left-handed. They may not have noticed that from his name. But yeah. So, now continuing on with some more recent Freddy Fazbear releases. This one, looking back on it, not a bad figure. I probably gave it some hate when it first came out, but it's not bad now, especially looking at this. There we go, boys. Beautiful rundown Freddy Fazbear history. That was pretty much this guy compared to almost all of them. There's only a couple of figures I don't have. Like, if I could think about it, I'd say Dreadbear technically counts as a Freddy. That's actually it. All I missed in this whole thing was Dreadbear. Because I'm pretty sure I bought all the Freddys. Freddy's usually a decent character, and the designs, I usually like them, so that's why I pick up the Freddys. Now, you know what, actually, just to finish this video off, we'll bring in every single Freddy. We're going to have to pack them to the gills here, because this is a lot of Freddy action. Oh yeah, bring in the Freddys. Now, showing out through this comparison of the years of figures, because it has been years now. We can see just the difference in, I guess, quality. Maybe not quality, but I guess the heart that was behind the company. Because I do not think the people that are in charge at Funko right now know what anybody wants. We'll put Funtime Freddy back there. You got Bon poking through. Because these figures kind of suck. There we go, boys. My army of Freddys. This is like Avengers Endgame Freddys. I'm just going to end it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the views. We've been getting a lot of decent views, and I'm actually trying to post again. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said in the last video, you should not buy these figures unless you're a true FNAF head like me or some of my other FNAF heads in the community. I don't think you should pick these up. The exclusives are a so-so because sometimes they go up in price and sometimes they don't. So it could be one of those, buy it, it'll look good on the wall in the box, and then eventually you could sell it at some point and make your money back. So it's an all good investment. It's all green. It's all green. It's a green investment. But that's all I got to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. It's going to be maybe, I don't know, it's going to be something. I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching and take it easy.